Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I am honored to practice with you this beautiful art of meditation, what many people call mindfulness. I understand that term. I like to call it mindlessness. I like to think of it as a way to disengage the chatter of the mind for a few moments, so a little less mind and a little more stillness, spacious consciousness. A little more focus on awareness than on the chaos of the world around us, where there's so much happening all of the time. And there's so much happening that often we forget we are the happening. And so I invite us for a few moments to sit together in this beautiful awareness. You are an extraordinary, powerful being. Become aware of it. That awareness gives to you the power of the universe at your own fingertips for the construction, the remodeling, the restoration of your own life. And it's powerful, as are you, as are you. So I invite you now to sit up straight. Soften those shoulders. Consider gently closing your eyes. I'll invite you now to feel the position of your body as you consciously invite these beautiful, quiet moments of meditation. We bring to this space intentionality and a commitment to this practice. I'm going to invite us to begin with a few very deep breaths. We'll sense into the sensations of breathing in and breathing out. As you breathe, notice the rise and the fall of your belly as you breathe deeply down into your diaphragm, expanding as you breathe in, and then sensing into the contraction and the collapsing of your belly as you breathe out. I invite you to bring your full attention to this present moment, to the sensation of your body as it breathes. And so now a few deep breaths, in through the nose about 4 seconds, and then release with a sigh. On the in-breath, fully expand the abdomen. On the out-breath, contract. Pull the navel back toward the spine. Preparing for our first breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. Preparing now for that second deep breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. This is an invitation to rest in these moments. As you breathe out and breathe in, just simply notice that you are alive. Notice that you are a living being. And be grateful that you're alive. One more deep breath in. Breathe in. Breathe out. I am alive. I am alive. I am alive. And listen, in this moment, if another position besides sitting is more appropriate for your body, you can lie down, whatever position feels right. You're fully supported in choosing that right position for you. But notice, in whatever position you are, seated or lying down, notice the points of contact between your body and the surface beneath you. Whether that contact is the floor, or a chair, or a bed beneath you, come into a sense of awareness of what that contact feels like. Notice the sensation of your feet on the ground, the soles of your feet on the ground. Maybe notice the feeling of your sits bones on the surface beneath you, or your back against the ground. And notice your ankles if you're seated in a more traditional cross-legged position. Just bring your attention to those points of contact between the ground beneath you and your body in this moment. Become fully aware maybe really notice the sense of support that exists right now in this moment for you. And allow yourself to be grateful for this support. Maybe gently scan now up from the region of your sit bones through to your core. Just a little body scan, and become aware of how the core feels. And then up through your chest. Check in with your body in this moment as you breathe in and you breathe out. Notice if there's any place in you where you're holding any tension. And give a loving invitation to rest in these moments. As you breathe in, you breathe out. The invitation is to notice that you're alive and invite that sense of rest, that sense of letting go. So focus on the breath, the breathing in and the breathing out. See if you can bring more of your focused awareness to the specific sensations of breathing. Rest your mind on the sensations of sitting and breathing in this moment. Breathe in and breathe out. And just notice the sensations. Invite your mind to rest on these sensations, noticing the in-breath and the out-breath. With your attention, follow along as closely as possible as you complete a cycle of breathing in while noticing the point of the beginning of the in-breath. Put your attention on the sensations of simply breathing. Rest in the sensations of breathing and sitting. Just breathing and sitting. As you notice these sensations, allow this simple mantra, I am alive. Now see if you can bring your attention to the activity of your mind. Consciously invite an examination of focusing in on thoughts that may arise as you invite these moments of sitting. Bring a mindful awareness to thoughts as you think. You're gently appreciating that this is what the mind does, without judgment. As the thoughts arise, the invitation is to simply notice your mind thinking and then let go with a gentle appreciation of the fact that you can recognize the thoughts. You see the thoughts. But you do not have to engage the thoughts. So notice what thoughts arise without being drawn away by them. With gentle compassion, notice the thoughts. Now see if you can practice simply letting the thought go and bring your attention back to the point of contact that you chose, where you can feel the sensations of breathing in and breathing out, anchored and grounded here in your body in this moment. Compassionately let go of thinking allow yourself to notice anything that is arising in the mind, whether it's a thought, an emotion, or a sensation. See if you can just notice it. Simply notice whatever thoughts arise, and with this practice, intentionally invite letting go of the thought and coming back into conscious attending to the sensations of breathing in and breathing out. And the sensation of the contact between you and the surface beneath you. I'll invite you to sit in the field of awareness of this moment. Just be here now. Notice thoughts and let them go. Remember, as the thoughts arise, and they will, this practice here is expanding and developing our capacity to be able to meet what arises with gentle and friendly, loving compassion. As you notice a thought, the invitation here is to see the mindful moment as the moment when you become aware, and even as you have invited yourself to rest in the sensations of breathing, the mind is engaged in thoughts. But you don't have to be. Without being harsh or critical of yourself, gently and with compassion, simply note that your mind is thinking. And then bring your attention back to the sensations of breathing in and breathing out, and the contact between you and the surface beneath you. I invite you to rest in the ease of this moment. As you're observing the thoughts, begin to visualize. Imagine each thought as a cloud appearing in the blue sky. You might imagine that as this thought arises, a cloud comes together. You notice it, and you gently allow it to drift on by. Just as you might notice a cloud passing through the sky. Or you might imagine thoughts as a stream of water, or thoughts as they might arise in the stream of water that you might be witnessing. You see the stream of water, it's constantly flowing. And occasionally, you might see a leaf or a twig gently floating by. If you imagine your deeper mind as a stream, or being an energy itself, any thoughts and sensations or emotions that arise could be seen as that twig or leaf just floating along. You choose not to grab the twig or the leaf, but simply allow it to float on by. Let it float on by, just as we are working to allow our thoughts to float on by and dissolve. They will be there again when we're ready to take them up into our lives, but for these moments, we're simply practicing noticing, recognizing, being aware of the arising thought, and gently bringing our attention back to the sensations of sitting, lying down, and being with the breath. So I invite you to be with the breath for just a moment. As we start preparing to bring this time to conclusion, you might place one hand over the heart in a gesture of self-compassion and appreciation for the body in this moment, the body-mind system, the energy of being present that has accompanied you in your experience of this meditation today. Whether you've struggled or whether you have rested in calm, either way, bring a sense of genuine gratitude to that within you that has allowed you to take these moments for yourself and for your greater awareness. Awareness that will support you in being more accurate and more richly a part of this life. So give to yourself gratitude for giving yourself this gift of this practice today. May you be well on the journey of this day. May you be safe. May you be at ease. May you be at peace. May you be brave. I'll invite us into a series of 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose about 4 or 5 seconds, holding that breath at the top and then releasing it with a sigh, beautiful. Preparing now for that first breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. And if you will, allow yourself to smile. And preparing for that second breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. Yes, yes, yes. Smiling with appreciation and gratitude as we prepare to take that third and final breath in together. Breathe in. And exhale. Love is who I am. Gratitude is my attitude. Abundance is my nature. Well-being is my birthright. And so it is. I invite you now to begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Being fully present right back in the space where you're seated or lying down. Excuse me. And I'll invite you to rub those hands together gently, gently, gently. And place those hands over your eyes. Consider opening your eyes behind those hands. Be grateful in this moment for this beautiful time together. How lovely. And know that you're going to have a lovely, beautiful day. And bring those hands down by your side or into your lap. Or, if you'd like to, in the praying hands position, either pressed into the chest, the heart space, or before the third eye. I like to call it the primary eye. And I say to you, Namaste. Namaskar, Amitafo, Aho, Om. Love and mercy, peace and grace, truth and tranquility, serenity, compassion, courage, confidence, bliss, ecstasy, generosity, joy, joy, joy. And so it is. Now go and make it a great day because you can. And so it is. And so it is. Peace.